Like, share, and subscribe. Well, good morning, Tesla. Whoa, boy. Well, Grandpa predicted yesterday that it would open around 236, and I was wrong. It opened at 235.75. And I wish I would have got some shares there, because it's going up now. Okay, so liquidity grab. I'm going to show you what a liquidity grab is here in a little bit. You see Grandpa's mouse moving around. I'm getting close to where there's a liquidity grab. And but you ever wonder why Grandpa doesn't have RSI and MACD and stochastic on his charts and doesn't ever show them? Well, one reason is they're very lagging indicators, but the main reason that Grandpa doesn't have RSI and MACD and stochastic on his charts is they're outdated hugely. Their RSI was developed in the 70s. MACD they came up with that in the 60s, and stochastics is back in the 50s. And the computers, we didn't have computers like modern computers like we do now, you know. And truthfully, try trading without these indicators for a couple of weeks. And there's other things that you can look at that are far more important for you to make a choice on where to buy and where to sell your shares. And I'm going to go through that a little bit with you, what Grandpa likes to look at. One of them is what's called a liquidity grab. Consolidation is huge. Now, support and resistance areas are good, but they require mostly a retest for you to get into them, okay? And you don't always get that, and you don't need that. If you learn your supply and demand zones, you don't need a retest. And I think you'll find that to be true. Now, Grandma, she's down at 232, and I'm going to tell you right now, she's in a supply and demand zone, and that's where you want to buy. You want to buy where Grandma buys, because Grandma knows stuff. So now let's look at. We're going to look at a liquidity grab, and we're going to look at consolidation. Right here, we're in the 5-minute chart. We're going up. 2-minute chart right now, we're moving sideways and probably going to pull back a little bit. See these long candles here? These long wicks, I mean? That's a liquidity grab. The market makers, they're buying down here. They're buying in these wicks. And they're buying in these wicks. And they sell in these wicks. But she's on her way up. But let's go to a little bit higher time frame. Excuse me. So a liquidity grab is where they take out the stop losses. Predominantly, they just love to do it. Okay, and they do it on both sides. They do it on the bottom side. They do it on the top side, and they do that because they need the liquidity, and so they stop loss hunt. Market makers and smart money they don't use stop losses, not ever. They buy short and they buy long simultaneously, and that's how they control the bus. And so we'll go up these time frames here, and I'll get to here's consolidation coming straight across. Okay, this is a consolidation area. This is a consolidation area, and as we go up, you'll see it more clearly. Consolidation, consolidation, consolidation area. Okay, we're getting to it. Grandpa's slow, but we're going to go to the 4-hour chart. All right, here we are. Now, on the bottom side of this bus, you got 232. Where's 232? Grandpa will try to get it on 232. That's where Grandma wants to buy. Right at the bottom of these wicks. And from 232 up to right around 245 area, 244, 245, that's a consolidation zone. It's been running here for quite a while. This is a long time. And she's going to snap out of this consolidation zone in a big way. But when you're doing your buying, you want to look for a place that's a consolidation zone, and you want to buy on the bottom of that. What happens to people is they start buying up on the top of the consolidation zone, and when it goes down, the market makers do this right here. This was a liquidity grab right here, but it was also a stop loss killer. They took out the longs. The longs all got massacred here. They got massacred here. And they went, what did they go down to there? They dropped her all the way to 226.65. The sky is falling henny penny. But Grandma, she gets hers at 232. Well, truthfully, she's got all her shares that she currently has are at 224. But just for something to talk about. But because Grandma buys at the bottom of consolidation, the supply and demand zone. And you can identify that very easily, but it takes patience. You got to wait. You got to wait to get it, but they'll come. They want to come. They gotta come. They're at some point they want to clean up the bus, like they did right here, and when they do. Grandma she was at 231. I had a phone call this morning from a friend, and he figured the sky was falling because of the attacks on our ships in the Red Sea and the 3 shipping ships that got hit yesterday by the missiles. And he's probably right. It could really escalate. You just don't know. But if he's worried and concerned, and he's talking about different people pulling money out of the markets, and there's a lot of money on the sideline in the markets. But when they put it in, when they put the money back in, you want to put it in somebody that's rock solid, like Tesla. Tesla is solid, in Grandpa's opinion. That's why I don't trade anything else. I want to trade a company that's going to be here. I don't have to worry about volume, and I don't have to worry about getting my fills filled and all this and that. I think Grandpa's probably talked long enough, but we're in an uptrend. As long as we stay above this yellow line, you ain't got nothing to fear. It's a buying opportunity. We are in a buying opportunity. Let's look at the daily quick. Daily, look at this consolidation here. It's just wild. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 days. Actually, we went into it 14 days, about 2 weeks of trading days, not counting weekends, that we've been in this consolidation zone. And we're still in it. The daily's got I believe this is a bear flag. It's a dirty sell signal. As far as I'm concerned, we're just moving sideways in that daily. I'm not. I believe we're going to go down to 232, maybe even 230, and but it's a consolidation zone, and I don't think the sky is falling. The weekly's still a buy. What I don't like about this weekly, here we're good. They cleaned the bus out here with these long wicks on the bottom. But what I don't like is I don't like this wick here, and it remains to be seen what we get for a wick here. Are we going to stay in this tight range, heading up? So far, so good. You know, we don't want to stray far from that yellow line. But in the weekly, our consolidation zone isn't as clear as it is in the daily, and the 4 hour is a good place to look at consolidation zones, in Grandpa's humble opinion. Oh, the monthly, we've still got a green candle. This candle's 2 days old. Oh boy, we got a green candle, and Grandpa's been screaming. Even though we're in a reversal signal in the 3 month going down, Grandpa's been screaming for well over a week now that these two liquidation grabs, or stop loss killers, whatever you want to call them, are a strong buy signal. Okay, look at these two. 2 long wicks on the bottom side, up she goes. 2 long wicks on the bottom side, up she goes. And yeah, forget about RSI, forget about MACD. They're lagging. They're so outdated. They worked back in the day, back when the computers were slow, and we're playing against a supercomputer nowadays. Looking back at something that Stone Age, it's Fred Flintstone style. There's better methods, and you need to learn them if you don't know them. You know. So that's Grandpa's humble opinion. I'm going to get off here now. All good things are from the Lord. We got another grandbaby coming. They were up all night, didn't come yet, but we got 3 of the little ones here, and Grandma's been having fun with them little buggers all morning, and 2 of them aren't feeling good, so it's a tough time. So little baby Gideon should be arriving here shortly, and Mama had a rough night, I know that, that baby, it looked like he was going to come last night right away, and then he changed his mind and decided to go back and take a nap. He's going to come later on here. I'll let you know when we get him. Little Gideon. Okay, yeah, that'll be number 25 grandchild, and plus I got a great grandchild now, little Oscar. Okay, well, all good things are from the Lord. Relax, be patient with your trading. Don't force it. Let it come to you. Don't be impulsive. Sometimes the best trade you'll make is just not doing nothing. Just watch. Let it do what it's going to do, and wait for your opportunity. Wait for your area of consolidation to let it come to you. That's what Grandpa means by that. Let it come to you. You're going to find your area of consolidation on the top side, bottom side, and you'll they show us what they're doing. Blinking. Speaking of showing us what they're doing, what chart am I in? Let me get back to a 5-minute here. Oh, they're pulling us back down. Good. Grandpa wants to get a few shares. I'm going to do a little scalping. Early on, they were buying at 189.70 pre-market times 2 and 224 times 500 shares of Blink pre-market. They were buying 226 in regular hours times 188.50. We're going to go to 184 in your future, I'm telling you. And you're going to see 280 and 284. 284 is, let me show you that quick. I got to get to a higher time frame to show you decent. Okay, the white line right here in the middle, that's the halfway point of our substance. 234, right on the money. On the bottom, we have substance at 184. At the top, we have substance at 284. You're going to see 284 and you're going to see 184 in your future. Which one's coming first? Grandpa thinks that the 284 is coming first. I just have this here because it shows the halfway point. And that's exactly where we're at right now. It's hovering around, what is the price right now? 236. Okay? It's hovering right at our 234 mark. That's the halfway mark. Grandma wants to buy it to 232 because it's on the lower end of the consolidation. And it very likely is going to go below her 232 when the time comes. Let's see. Let's look at that 4-hour chart again. Look at the consolidation zone right here. It's beautiful. Here's the top side of the consolidation zone. They're going to take it up past here, and then they're going to pull you back. They reversed, everybody long up here got massacred. Okay? And by the time they got them going short, they wiped them out, the shorts out here. I don't know if they're wiped out yet, but they will wipe them out. But here's your consolidation zone. So 232 and the top of that bus is about 247.50 area. That's currently. I'm not talking substance here. I'm talking in and out trading and a place to that's decent to buy and decent to sell. You know, if you're in and out. Grandpa and Grandma, majority of our stuff, we're waiting for the 284 or beyond. Okay? Okay, all good things are from the Lord. We'll hopefully see you later. Bye-bye.